Yeah, I know exactly where you're gonna go. Word by word.
What are your thoughts on MACKWOOD?
Never
Zaz.
let Craggy.
What's going on, TNG fans? I'm TNG Crypto, the founder and owner of True North Gaming, and I'm super excited today to be joined by the kings of Craggy. I'm going to start off with some introductions. We got the young prodigy himself, TNG PETERBOT.
Yo, that's good.
We got the one of the best controller players in the game with us here today, TNG TKAY.
What's up?
What up? And of course the IGL, the legend himself, newest member of TNG. We got TNG PGOD.
Yo, what's good?
Awesome, guys. So yeah, so today we got an exclusive interview with these guys. We're gonna go over some stuff that that the fans have been asking and get an all-around perspective of how these guys kind of came together and their journey. So with that, let's get into things. So firstly, I'm gonna start off with a simple question. This one's for PGOD. Can you guys let everyone know how you guys became a trio? PGOD, give us a little rundown of how you guys came together at the beginning.
I was on a call with 50. Told me that Peter and TK were looking for a trio. So in my previous trio, I was a fragger, and I split from them, and I thought I could just IGL. So I hit TK up, and I told him that we could win tournaments if we played together. At first, Peter didn't know if he should do it, but then TK convinced him, I think.
It's awesome, man. And yeah, it turns out you guys were right. And you guys have definitely been winning some tournaments, and it's been great to see. So second question of the interview, let's get into it. This one's going to be, we'll ask all you guys, but we'll start with PETERBOT. PETERBOT, who would you say is the best fragger in your trio?
Respectfully, me, I get the refreshes.
You get the refreshes. TK, what do you think?
Well, someone actually did a report on FNTS week 3, and I had in the first 3 rounds I had 91 kills, and he
Oh
had
my
70. So
All right, here. The thing is, I make the calls for the plays. Okay, you just take my kills, bro.
nah, I frag
P
harder.
can vouch. I make all the calls for the kills. I'm not.
Yeah,
even
you're like a card, yo, and
Yeah,
I'm
he's
the
a
main fragger.
IGL. Yeah.
There you go. Fair enough. And PGOD, who would you say is the top fragger in the trio?
Top fragger? It's really hard. I mean, TK Peterbot is co-IGL fragger, so there's games where one of them gets more kills, or like can bring the refreshes more.
I like
Yeah.
the very political answer. Jokes aside, boys, you guys have really clicked as a trio. Why do you think that is? Why have you guys been able to take your game to the next level?
I think it's because we all grind a lot. I mean, I'm motivated to grind a lot, so I put in the time that I need to, and they do. I always see them playing, so I think that's what it is.
All right, so I'm going to ask a little bit of a controversial question here, guys, but it has to be asked. So what's going on with the beef with MACKWOOD and his trio? Is there real beef there? And, how do you guys feel about that?
Well,
Mac was ass.
no, but so I don't really have beef with Illis or Tragics. MACKWOOD, I don't know, that his ego is crazy and never
His
gonna
ass.
let Craggy go when we're obviously the better Craggy team.
So when did it turn from something that was just like a competitive rivalry in game to something that kind of how did it get like so public?
Well, MACWOOD started it. We were fine.
He brought
and
money
I
into it.
tweeted 1-0.
Yeah, he tweeted it out 1-0, and then he got more personal.
Yeah, I saw that. You got
Yeah.
into it a little bit, PGOD?
Yeah, I did.
But your
I definitely did.
your community really stepped up and has your back.
Yeah, they always have with whatever I do. Every decision I make, they always support it.
So follow up to that question, guys. So what are your thoughts on MACKWOOD as a player, as a person? What do you guys how do you guys actually feel about him?
I think he's bad, but I definitely think his ego is way too big for his skill.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's just the ego, really, for me.
He's been around for a very long time, and I think 6 seasons ago I faced off against him in TNG owner in solo arenas. I hit him with the double harpoon combo. Got the clip. Prove it. No, MACKWOOD seems like a good guy overall, and I think it should be fun to watch you guys continue to compete. Hopefully his trio stays together. Hopefully your trio stays together for a long time, so we can see a lot of those battles in the future. I think that would be awesome. Going to a different topic, what do you guys think of your heat so far? Obviously, you've had a chance to look through some of the other teams in your heat. How confident are you guys? How are you, looking at the other teams? What are your initial thoughts?
I'm
very
confident.
confident.
We have the
Looking
most
at the
stacked
map,
heat, though.
Looking at the map, yeah, I'm confident.
I think
I
we're
think
one
it's
of the
fun.
most stacked, though, right?
Yeah, we are the most
Yeah,
stacked by far.
Yeah. So, but either way, like we've made finals every week, so I'm confident. I think if we weren't con
It'd be easy.
by a
Yeah,
decent
so-
team, I think we would have been like top 3 already in the week, and we would have called to grand.
Totally. I mean, you guys almost did it in week 1. A
Yeah,
little bit unlucky there.
TK
Yeah,
got
that's-
sniped.
That's what, like,
unfortunate. Yeah, it was so unfortunate.
So I mean, kind of staying on that topic, you guys have mentioned, on Twitter that you're not going to be landing Craggy, and feel free to answer this or not answer this, but have you guys decided where you're going to be dropping for heats? What went kind of behind your decision if you guys are landing Lazy? I know you mentioned that. What's the thought process there?
we still are not 100% decided, but we have plans that probably shouldn't say, but we
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want. If you want, you can just
yeah.
keep it a secret.
Yeah, I think that's better.
We'd ask. So then, my last question on that topic is kind of, if you guys advance to grands and and you make it there, what's the plan then? Will you be 100% just landing Craggy no matter what, or is it going to be kind of play it by ear and see, you
If
guys-
we
probably
can get
go
an uncon
Craggy.
spot, then we'll go there. But if we can't, then
If we
we'll
get
go
on con
Craggy.
split drop,
Yeah, if it's but it can't be like a bad one. It has to be
Yeah.
decent. Like we're not doing that though, because I made that mistake in the past and it's not worth it. It has to be a decent uncon split, or we might as well just con Craggy.
Can I ask a couple more questions? I know you guys have had a lot of success in Cash Cups this season. I wanted to get your insight on, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer playing in Cash Cups, the format of Cash Cups, or the format of FNCS? Or are they very similar? What's the difference between, what's the difference between your mentality going to a Cash Cup versus FNCS?
I feel like for cash cups, we only play for money, but FNCS, I have way more confidence because it's way easier because you got to make the round 3, and then we know that there's top 250. So
Yeah, I think for FNCS, well, at least for me, I can focus more. It's always been like that for me.
Is there more W keying in FNCS or in Cash Cups for you guys?
Cash clips,
Well,
yeah.
finals, the format is different. There's 2 points per kill. That's just 30 for a win. But
Right.
every other round is the same as Cash Cups
Yeah.
format. And we usually key the first 2 rounds, we key a lot, and then the semis we only key our first 2 or first game.
Cool, guys. Thank you for those answers. And so I'll ask a question now, kind of targeted more towards PETERBOT and TK, because obviously, PGOD is so new here in TNG. But PETERBOT, TK, what's been your experience so far? Being a part of our org, part of True North Gaming. What are some of the things that you've liked about it so far?
Everyone's mad chill. All the players, they don't really have egos at all, and it's just fun. We've done a lot of things already, and I've only been here for a month. I think a month and a half. People who aren't everyone's just chilling. They don't have egos.
yeah, I can say the same. Also, I love when I get called out to 2v2 or 3v3, and I beat them obviously because I'm the best. So yeah.
So PETERBOT, following up on the question I asked PGOD, what's your perspective on how you guys came together as a trio at the beginning?
All right, so listen, I asked him. All right, so he made it looking for trio posts not this season but last season. I asked him to trio with me and my old teammate Coder, and he didn't even reply to me. He literally just left me on red. He literally did not answer me, and now he looks stupid because I carry him, and now he looks stupid.
Yeah.
You got any response to that?
I mean, I was bad last season. I was not good. So after grinding a lot, bot reviewing a lot, this season it paid off.
That's awesome. How about you, TK? What's your perspective on how you guys formed at the beginning?
Okay, so it was me, Peter, and Cartoon, and then that didn't work at all. We did terrible the first 2 Cash Cups, and then it was gonna be me, Peter, and Pal. That also didn't work because Peter wanted the IGL. So then we split up, but then me and Peter started looking for one. PGOD DM'd us, and at first Peter was suspicious, but then PGOD said he could IGL, and then Peter was like, "All right, I'm down to do that." And then we formed, and then we won a lot of things.
And now you guys are the kings of Craggy.
And I took a little bit to convince Peter. 50 had to help me with that.
Well, you guys definitely made the right choice. Start with another question. PGOD, we'll start with you. If there's one trio that you guys did not want to get contested by, one trio that you kind of are a little bit scared of, not scared of, but that they're a really dangerous trio.
Well, I think any tier 1 trios, but for this season, probably not.
Not, yeah.
I think the trio I think they're gonna do really well
for sure. And TK, we'll ask you the same question.
Thinking Day and Marrow and Reverse, because I've watched Reverse off Swan and he makes some pretty underrated smart plays, and of course they get executed by Day and Marrow because they're the best fraggers and
Right.
fighters. I think that they would be a hard trio to fight.
Awesome. And same question for you, Peterbot.
I'm not afraid of no one. I'm down to contest anyone. Always have been down to contest anyone. So,
He's
yeah, that's
serious
my
about that
answer.
too.
So then we'll ask on the other side of the coin. We'll start with you, PGOD. Is there a trio that comes to mind that you guys would love to contest you at your POI? That you would just, you know,
I
in
think
heat
Cartoon
or in
Paul.
grand?
Yeah.
Cartoon
I
Paul
think,
for you?
yeah, Cartoon Paul. Yeah. I think so. Definitely.
How about you, TK?
Wait, a trio to contest us?
A trio that you would love to be contested by in heats or grands. Doesn't matter who they are. Anyone.
I'd probably say Brono's trio because they don't look like they're good at fighting, but they're a good trio overall. But at fighting, I think we'll easily take them.
Fair enough. And Peterbot, how about you? Who do you want?
KNG builds, OMG me too, and that Flu Peace King kid. They're awful.
What did he say?
We've seen them at Dirty. They're not the best fighters. But
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for those answers. Let's end things on an interesting note here. So, PGOD, first of all, from you, I want a prediction right now. What place do you guys, you know, assuming you make grands, what place do you guys finish in grands?
I think if we get a uncon split or possible uncon craggy, I can see us getting us minimum. Well, I can see us winning it, but I think minimum, no less than that. I think top 4, top 5.
Cool.
No less
How
than
about
that.
you? How about you, TK? What's your prediction?
yeah, if we can get an uncon POI that like gets us decent loot every game, like 6 minis, couple bigs, and isn't the worst positioning on the map, like uncon craggy, I'd say we could definitely win it. If we
Yeah.
play our best, we definitely have the skill for it.
I like that. And Peterbot, what's your prediction? I have a feeling I know the answer to this one.
We're winning. So like, if we get uncon craggy, I'm telling you, we are going to win if we get uncon craggy.
Yeah.
I agree.
100%.
Like,
I
we're
definitely
getting
agree.
first.
Yeah.
But if we get con at craggy, I still think we can like get like top 10 if we're con, because
I
we're
think-
gonna win half the games, and I
Right.
think we'll do good every game that we win. If we win 6, but we're gonna win more than 6. I'm not losing to anyone at craggy. So yeah.
I like that. I like the confidence, Peter. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your time. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up our video for today. Thank you so much to the Kings of Craggy for giving us their time and participating in this interview. We really appreciate it. I think all TNG fans and, you know, myself and Magic, you know, we love this interview and we've gotten a lot of good insight from you guys. So with that, show these guys some love, some support. PGOD, Peterbot, and TK. Follow them on their socials. If you guys enjoyed the video today, you know, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. And you guys can check out our last video as well. We did a pretty cool setup tour, you know, where we went through all of our TNG pros. Check it out.